Access to mental health care is a challenge for many sexual trauma survivors. A new scholarship launching in May aims to help by covering treatment costs. Gabrielle Foote, founder of Survivors Power, joins us to share how this new scholarship will help survivors afford this care. Welcome, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about Survivors Power and how it got started and what the aims are.
So I started Survivors Power because I had a friend who was a victim of sexual violence, and she went to the Meadows Behavioral Health Care in Scottsdale, and they're phenomenal, but they're expensive. And her insurance didn't cover her time there, so she was thankfully in a position where she could prioritize mental health over finances. However, not everybody is in that same position. So the more I started learning about the prevalence of sexual violence, I wanted to remove that barrier and help people be able to go to just a really high quality institution that will take care of them.
I certainly want to talk about what you're doing going forward, but did it surprise you that there weren't more things put in place to help people who had been through this kind of trauma?
As far as scholarships, is that what you mean?
Well, even as far as just the opportunity to, something to pay for it, so that in the case of your friend, as you said, who was able to prioritize her mental health over the costs, is there something that in our communities where it's something they're not talking about quite enough? So there isn't that push to have a scholarship, for example.
I think that mental health care isn't as widely spoken about, so not always as funded as it needs to be, especially kind of in the sexual violence area. There's lots of other needs, they're all very important, but when it comes to sexual violence, it has a stronger stigma, so it's not always spoken about, so it doesn't always get that same funding or assistance that survivors need.
Well, let's talk about the scholarship. I understand the Phoenix Suns have some involvement in this as well, that there was a game recently where this scholarship was announced. Tell us more about the scholarship and how many people are going to be eligible for it, for example?
So with the Suns, we were blessed enough to be their nonprofit of the night on March 2nd, and that was a really great time. We're very thankful for that. And then as far as how the scholarship program will go, so each scholarship is $12,300.
Okay.
Our goal is to sponsor 4 individuals a year, and the Meadows takes individuals 13 and older. So we provide scholarships for men and women 13 years and older,
Okay.
and our goal is 2 adolescents and 2 adults a year.
You mentioned the Meadows a couple of times. I think many of our viewers know what it is, but for those who don't, can you give us a quick background on what the Meadows is?
Yeah, so the Meadows Behavioral Health Care, they have different locations all over the country, but the one that we are supporting is their intensive outpatient in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay.
And they have a whole specific Meadows method. They use multiple modalities to reach individuals to help them through their healing process. And since we know the quality that they are, that's why we chose them to give the scholarships to.
We don't have much time left. I'm especially interested to know, as you've learned more about these things and as you've been so heavily involved with Survivors Power, have you felt like people are more willing to communicate about this issue? As I mentioned when we started, I wasn't sure how comfortable people were. Is it something that the more people talk about, the more educated they become and the more effective these sorts of programs will be?
Most definitely. So sexual violence has a huge stigma. It's hard for people to not just talk about, but come forward. And so the more I've been doing this and people understand that, there's 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men are survivors, and how prevalent it is, the easier it is for survivors to come forward and then want to seek help as well.
So just a few seconds, but what's the most important thing you've learned by getting so heavily involved in this?
I would say that men are survivors too. I think men are often overlooked, and that it doesn't matter who you are, your age, demographic, sexual violence does not discriminate, and it happens to everyone.
And finally, how's your friend doing?
She, it's a healing process. The journey isn't linear, but she is doing much better. And what she learned from the Meadows has really helped her.
Great. Well, Gabrielle, thank you very much for being here.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with everything.
Thank you so much.